Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And today we have an absolute banger of a retro with Street Sharks Ripster. Now this is coming off the 30th anniversary of the show that we all know and love, Street Sharks. Now that may be a thing. Do we all know Street Sharks? We probably, if we do know, we probably do love it. But this is Mattel's attempt at kind of jumping in the retro, getting them feels. I know a lot of people say, you know, the 30-year mark is when, you know, nostalgia really kind of hits. So after something's been out for 30 years, you know, the people that watched it as kids are in their, you know, mid-30s, early 40s, things like that, so they can really appreciate it. And that's definitely what we got here with Ripster. This is a figure that I had as a kid. I think I had him and one of the bad guys, like some kind of submarine dude. I really honestly don't remember any of the television shows, but I did have this figure, and probably was one of those things as a kid I picked up, saw how toyetic and just like cool this guy was. I mean, look at this dude. This is just a gnarly dude. Gnarly packaging, super cool. Most of these are available on Amazon right now, but let's go ahead. Enough with the chit chat. Let's open this bad boy and see what kind of memories he brings back. So we're gonna go ahead and crack into him right here. Try me, I bite. Very cool. Very cool packaging on these guys. Alright, little bottom half there. Come on out of there, Ripster. We're not gonna go easy on the packaging here because we're gonna open this bad boy. And like I said, I've had Ripster for a long time. I mean, it's one of like the few things that hung around my collection, you know, that stayed in like a little toy box and stuff like that, and just over time it just vanished. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost at my mom's house. You know how that goes, those kind of things. But got him out of his first shell here, and look at there, he's falling out. So that's cool. They had him kind of bent down, so he's really even bigger than what you see in the package, so that's interesting. Let's see, I guess he just kind of slides out the bottom here. No, maybe? Alright, what do we got here? Looks like this pops up. Yeah, looks like this pops up. Alright, so this cage pops up here. Very cool. You know, I could see you getting some extra use out of this cage. You could use this for your WWE Mattel figures. Put RoboCop in there. Hang him up, and there you go. You got RoboCop in a cage. That could work, right? So, pretty cool little accessory, even though it may not intentionally be that much of an accessory, but I think you could definitely do some fun stuff. You got an extra set of goober gabbers here. Pop that. And we are going to pop this one. Alright. Hopefully we leave all the paint behind when we do. Alright, here we go. Look at that guy. Look at that face. That is a face that only a mama shark could love, huh? What do they call those, nurse sharks? Alright, so I do believe, this is just going off memory, so I could be wrong, that this has more articulation than the original. I want to say the original, the legs were solid. It was one solid piece. I thought it was like shiny, kind of a shiny black. So that may be a point of difference. I also feel like his color was a little shinier. I wanted to say that it was more like all up here. I know it doesn't really seem like that's a big color difference, but like the darker aspect of this, but all the same. He does have the mouth opening feature, which of course is a mainstay here with this guy. Let's see how, he's definitely tight. He's got some super tight joints there. He does swivel out, so that's good. Get him a nice manly pose here. What do you say? Get him a nice beefy pose here. All those good extra joints. Oh boy, stiff boy, stiff boy. He ain't taking no lumps off anybody. Super cool. I really dig this. I do. The rubber feels like it used to. I feel like the mouth maybe opened wider on the originals, so that's something. But looks really cool, and for the price point, I mean, this is only 25 bucks. I don't know that you can get an original loose even Ripster for that price. Alright, so here's the big question. Will this guy stand? Because that might be kind of my issue with this guy, is How does he stand with the extra articulation? He does. I mean, he's definitely clearing there. So he will stand. Just kind of leans back a little bit on those boots. Let's see, does he fit on? Nope, no peg holes, so no stand will work for him. So let's see, toy photography, I'm curious. So let's bring out somebody that would hang out with him in his 1994 time frame with a good old Power Ranger. Let's see if he will hold a Power Ranger in his mouth here. Look at there. He holds a Power Ranger in his mouth. Heck, he actually stands a little better with the Power Ranger in his mouth. So look at there. All in all, I'm happy with this. Does it feel like the original? Yes and no. I see why they made improvements, you know, with the extra articulation. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. But I really feel like the original was a solid piece. But I think it looks great. The detail on his abs, his veins, you know, popping out on his abs and on his arms there, super cool. On his back, just the vascularness of this figure is super neat. And then for me, it's a one-off. This is the one I had as a kid, so unless they put out that that bad guy, which I think the bad guy is easy to get on the secondary market anyway, so no big deal there. If I really want him, I can get him with little to no trouble. But what do you guys think? Street Sharks fans, or just something cool that you might want to add to your collection, or just an easy pass? Maybe wait for Prime Day or something like that for a good sale. But I think 25 bucks for a retro figure is very, very doable. But I think that's going to be it. I think it's about time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back. And we'll see you all next time.